The mind is a wonderful tool. It can also be a wonderful servant before and after spiritual awakening. Um, Before the initial seeing um, the truth of our being, mind, you can use the mind to ask the question, what am I really? It's like the question, what is life really? What is that which is living this body? This may seem to be a personal question, but it is not. When, when the answer is directly seen, almost all your other questions may collapse. Um, the important thing is to remember you can use the mind to ask the question, but the answer cannot be from the mind. The answer is actually in can only be in your direct experience, um, not even even when we say direct experience here is not like what the mind usually understands about direct experience. Um, it may it may be easy to say the answer um, cannot be from the mind, but the conditioning of our human mind is to provide answers whenever we have a question. So that is the challenge. And maybe for a long while, the mind wouldn't stop or couldn't stop providing all sorts of answers. When it realizes it has no answer, then it will, or even at the same time, may help us to, may try to help us to um, find the right way or right methods um, to have the direct experience or answer. Even that is the movement of the mind, and there is an idea still about what the answer may look like. And in reality, that actually blocks the answer. And when all this movement of the mind truly stops, the answer reveals itself and is directly seen or recognized by itself, by being itself. Its simplicity is beyond the concept of being simple. It's more simple than simple. So um, it does not really need help, but the conditioning of our mind is so good at distracting our attention. So, this question, what am I really, is actually to direct our answer, sorry, to direct our attention to the true direct living and answer in the true direct living. After the seeing or initial awakening, the mind can still serve um, by asking another question like, what does life want for this body to function or to function through this body? This question is the same as what the true being, which is what I truly am, really want. The answer is in the true living, in the direct living, moment by moment. Each life situation presents itself with a different answer. And in the, you can say, in a general direction, life wants to live, truly live. Wants to become conscious through all living forms, even though the true being, our life, is living through all forms, including all humans, whether each individual is aware of, is conscious or not, uh, what is actually living. Life is living through even all those layers, uh, layers of misidentification, false sense of self, whether we know it or not, it's still the true being or life living through all forms or function or, well, sometimes malfunction through all our forms or human forms. And when life itself is directly living through forms, that's awakened living. And it's and the joy of living then can be directly experienced. And the energy is um, directly connected to the source. And when the being is truly living, that kind of energy is instantly, um, you can say, provided or supplied. Um, it's truly joyful, even when seemingly tragedy happens um, in one's life situations, such as the death of a loved one. Um, when when the being is truly living, even that kind of tragedy can be experienced uh, with bliss, while at the same time maybe uh, grief is there, but this bliss can simultaneously be experienced. Um, so the mind can be a wonderful servant. May all beings awaken and truly healed. Thank you.